For 35 years, KidsHelpPhone has been disrupting, innovating, and impacting the youth mental health landscape in Canada. To support young people as they navigate big problems, small problems, and everything in between. Because every feeling deserves to be heard. But we couldn't have done it without you, the donors, the volunteers, the champions. And of course, our founding partners, who've been alongside us since day one. Together, we became the face of virtual care and e-mental health in Canada by introducing one of the first websites focused on youth mental health in 1996 and launching the first national 24/7 crisis texting service in 2018. Since our inception, we've connected with youth across Canada 60 million times, and 75% of the young people reaching out told us something they've never told anyone else before. But youth across Canada needed more safe spaces to express their feelings, so we launched the largest movement for youth mental health in Canada's history, Feel Out Loud. Like every great movement, it needed an anthem, and more than 50 artists flocked from around the country to help us create one. It was the perfect soundtrack for the groundbreaking year ahead, a rallying cry uniting people across Canada towards a common cause, the future of youth mental health. This movement led our donor community to step up in the largest numbers in KHP's history to help us unlock the hope young people need to thrive in their world. But they didn't just step up in spirit. In May, nearly 13,000 people across 17 communities laced up and joined us for the BMO Walk So Kids Can Talk, the largest single-day fundraiser of its kind in North America, raising more than $4 million in 2023 and $3.75 million in climbing in 2024 for youth mental health. With your continued support, KHP has had over 4.7 million connections with youth, leading to the highest service volumes in our history. We reached even more young people in schools across Canada by doubling the number of counselor in the classroom sessions, and partnered with CAMS Kids to reach more post-secondary students. Our services weren't just needed in schools, though. We needed to reach young people in their worlds, young people in equity-deserving groups who've had limited access to mental health support for far too long. So with help from donors like the Slate Family Foundation, we drew a line in the sand. We embraced IDEA, our approach towards inclusion, diversity, equity, and accessibility that informs everything we do as we work towards an equitable and just future for youth mental health. We connected with more Indigenous youth by launching the next phase of Finding Hope, our action plan for supporting First Nations, Inuit, and Métis communities. Building on the success of Rise Up, Canada's first and only national e-mental health solution for Black youth, we implemented an action plan to accelerate our outreach efforts. And we developed New Journeys, an action plan designed to amplify the voices of newcomer youth and support them in the ways they need it most. But steady state has never been an option for KidsHelpPhone. We're so much more than a helpline. We like to think of ourselves as a 35-year-old startup with innovation in our DNA, a data-driven tech company dedicated to creating new access points for youth mental health support through a digital-first approach. And we're constantly searching for bigger, bolder, more authentic ways to connect with and support young people at the Youth Mental Health Innovation and Applied Research Hub, created with the support of our founding partner, Bell. This year, we introduced Acelo, a revolutionary platform that brings our services together in one convenient place. And we grew Resources Around Me, supported by the Grocery Foundation, into the largest interactive tool of its kind, which now includes thousands and thousands of mental health resources. Because the mental health needs of young people are constantly changing, and with leading-edge research and innovation, we'll be ready to meet them as they evolve. It was a year filled with big wins for youth mental health, but we're just getting started. 1 in 2 youth are struggling with their mental health alone, which means there's still work to be done. It took 35 years of generosity and relentless innovation to make it this far, and that's exactly what we'll need to continue to create a future where youth across Canada can feel out loud. Thank you for being a part of the movement. For more information, visit feeloutloud.ca.